first annual Accidentally Derivative Starch Madness Tournament. We are in the domestic sweet division, and this matchup is between Pocky, or as the Japanese refer to it as Pocky, is how they pronounce it. And it's in domestic because Pocky has become so big over here. You can see them everywhere just about. I mean, as soon as Publix carries them and not in an international section of the store, then it kind of becomes a domestic. So that's why it's hanging out here.
I do want to point out, this is the second international food that you've squeezed into the domestic.
When it comes to the sweets, when you're looking into the savories, you're digging deep to come up with international savory snacks that are available around here. With the sweets, though, you can almost not avoid it.
There's Japanese writing on that.
Now, granted, that one is a bit of an exotic flavor of Pocky. It is the tasty flavor, whatever that means with regards to comparison to other Pocky flavors.
We'll read about it in a bit.
All right. And then some wise guy decided to put Raisinets.
And is that the dark? Oh, this is the dark chocolate version.
It
looks extra poopy.
I claim executive privilege on this because if I'm going to have to eat a Raisinette, it's going to be dark chocolate.
So there's a lot of history to this. Which episode did we talk about Raisinets?
I don't remember, but the cover art has a box of raisins on it. If you're looking for how I truly feel about raisins, not necessarily just Raisinets, any form of raisin.
Yeah, he's not.
That's where you would find it. It's in the high single digits. The thing, I think.
I'm translating the.
Yes, apparently. And how are we?
How
are we doing?
Oh, it's great. Oh, I saw it using charcoal. That was interesting, but I don't think they mean charcoal. Did they mean charcoal? Okay. Using charred milk, carefully kneaded Luku chocolate. Carefully kneaded milk chocolate combined with pretzels, using fermented butter, with whole grain flour and crispy texture. Dietary fiber is delicious.
Dietary fiber is delicious.
Yes. That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a sort of a whole grain Pocky over there.
It's a chocolate cream covered biscuit stick.
Well, they all kind of are.
And this domestic item is brought to you as a product of Japan. So there you go. Well. May I?
Please do.
I figured we'd finish with the Raisinets.
Of course. You want to go out on a strong note.
This is a fun little box. Got a nice little lid there. A little package.
Yeah, the package.
Package for you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe we should just open one. Let's just open one.
Open!
There's a lot in each package.
This is orekata.
No, he's speaking Japanese from this
Osekata. Asekata. It's very small, and I've got my glasses on. All right, chocolate tasty. Ooh, and it says right here, share happiness.
Well, will you share happiness with me, please?
I will share happiness with you, sir.
Thank you. Oh, a little less happiness.
Wow,
please.
it's a stout.
Yeah.
So here is
I thought you were going to feed me at first, but I...
Yeah, well, you just wait. So...
this reminds me of an episode of Miranda, which is a British... this reminds me of the pilot episode of Miranda, and for you fans of Miranda out there, you know what I'm talking about. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. There we go. So... No, it's a little different.
That's tasty.
Than the usual sort of Pocky.
I'm having different. Okay, so there's chocolate. I can taste the milk chocolate is almost on the finish.
Yeah. The cookie itself plays a much bigger part on these than they do in the regular Pocky, because I think it's because of the whole wheatness to it.
Huh. No, I like that.
It's quite pleasant.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So, let's completely ruin it.
How do you really feel? No, I gotta remind. I think I told this story on that episode, but I'll tell it again and quickly. That is that when Michelle and I were dating, way back in the previous century, literally, we would go to the movie theater, and I would ask, "Would you like?" Because I was chivalrous, and I was the one purchasing and everything.
Sure, yes.
Would you like anything to eat?
Right.
And sometimes you get popcorn or something, but I would do a candy or something, and she'd say no. Okay.
Right.
Then I'd get my candy. And then when we get into the movie, she would then want to eat some of my candy. And I just didn't. I was like, this is my candy.
Yeah, if I had known you wanted some candy, I got more candy.
I would have bought 2 of these even.
Right.
If I knew this was candy you like, right? But it happened enough times that I decided to just start ordering the thing or things that she didn't like.
She doesn't want.
One of which was Raisinets.
And here we go.
I never had the dark chocolate
So
Raisinets,
Michelle and I have something in common then. We're both sitting next to you in a dark room, about to eat something we don't want. So I'll have.
You're handling it like it's nuclear waste. You're like a lab, like it's a.
There.
Twins. You got.
Here.
I mean, they are unfortunate looking candies, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I got singles.
Well,
Mazel tov.
yeah.
All right.
It would be a lot cheaper to put those through school.
I'm gonna have 2 at a time.
I'm going to have what appears to be a double at a time.
Oh.
L'chaim.
Huh. I don't like these as much as the regular milk chocolate ones, but these are good. There's kind of a strange flavor to it.
Yes, there is a kind of a strange flavor to it.
What?
I do not.
Well,
Pocky! Which one do I choose, you ask? It's the Pocky.
don't be so quick to judge.
Oh, I'm not. I considered it I've been considering it for 4 decades.
There was this dark part of me that, sometimes bubbles close to the surface that makes me want to pick the
I
Raisinets.
know what you're wanting to do.
It makes me want to pick the Raisinets so that
So we get to go through this again.
It forces a vote to have our friends out there. But I have to have integrity in the process.
Yeah, there you go.
And that Pocky is delicious.
It is, isn't it good?
Yeah, it's nice.
Really good.
That's nice. These I can't. I mean, I actually like Raisinets. I don't choose them typically in a movie theater, so I haven't had this in a while.
So you being one of the people that likes that, well, how do you feel that the dark chocolate? I mean, you mentioned a little bit.
I don't like it as much.
No, not as much.
No,
Okay.
I think you gamed it a little. Like I think if you had gotten the milk chocolate version, it would have been. I think it might have.
That was not on purpose, but I'm kind of glad it happened. I love dark chocolate, and so if I'm going to have to do raisins,
You're gonna do it.
they're going to be covered in dark chocolate rather than the milk chocolate. But
Raisinets is a simple story, really, and it starts with whole fruit. Carefully selected grapes dried by the California sun. They become quality raisins that are then drenched in chocolate.
even bad quality is quality.
So, winner.
So, the Pocky, tasty flavored Pocky, wins out over Raisinets, thank God. And now we march on with our final matchup coming up after this matchup. in the domestic sweet division, right here in the first annual Accidentally Derivative Starch Madness Tournament. Stick around.
You okay?
I will be.